Hello. Hi Lynn, congrats on first. Hi Parker, hi Chocola, hi Juno, hi Finger, hi Crunk, hi Mejin. Lizard. Hi Neko, hi Sham, hi Elma, hi Frosty, hi Draco, hi God, hi Oma, hi Kearney, hello Beavers, hello Sean, hello Liga, hello Yogurt, hello Follower, hello Imperial, hello Sav, hello Muffins, hello Urchin, hello Vertical, hello Megaboss, thank you for the follow, welcome. Hello Fish Food, hello Kea, hello Tova, hello Ina, hello Chocola, hello Dego. Hi boss, can't stick around long today, I have work later and I need to eat. That's okay. That's so good. Hi Samir, hi. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing great. Hi. I'm back. I thought I was getting sick, but I didn't. But I felt, you know when you feel like you're getting sick and like you get the headache and your throat gets scratchy and you're like, oh, this is it for me, I'm gonna die. And then you don't die? That was me. That's been me the last day. I thought I was gonna get really sick, like I could feel it coming on, and then I slept and now it's gone. Hi, thank you for 27 months. Thank you. Shem made Fropper an emote in his channel. Yeah, I put Fropper on 7TV. We have Fropper too now. I was just about to ask how Off-Kai virus went. Very well, I see. Hi, Fuzzy. Love, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, we have 7TV Fropper. If you use Fropper in all caps, it'll give us the 7TV Fropper. Yeah, I wasn't physically there. I can't get a virus. It's not how it works. Yeah, Fropper. If you use Fropper, you get Fropper. Who out there fropping their shit, freaky style? When is Fropper 3, Revenge of the Fropper? You gonna snooze? Good night, beavers. Have a good new year. Have a good day at work as well. It's a Fropper cute emote. I love the Fropper. Kearney, I am so glad that you showed me the Fropper. Hello, okay? It's a screen transmitted virus, an STD even? Fropper! Lizard, check this out. Yeah, I'm watching. It's also funny when I misspell frog as frop. This is cursed. The Fropper's cursed. The Fropper is not cursed. 500? Holy fuck! I'm screenshotting that. I'm putting that. That's going straight in Hall of Fame. I am bypass. No, that's going in announcements. That's going in announcements. That's a lot. Holy fuck. Yokai. That's going straight in announcements. That is dedicated. You know what? I have to do something for this. There. Yeah, that's what I was doing, Kearney. That's what I was doing. My man gets a pink diamond. That is huge. That is the fattest fucking... What the hell? What the hell? That's fucking gigantic. Thank you so much for putting up with me for 500 streams in a row. That's insane. That's genuinely like balls to the wall insane. What the fuck? Thank you. Thank you for being here for so long. Yeah, okay. Huh? Ah, it wigged out. If Twitch ever screws Yokai out of the streak, all out war. If Twitch screws Yokai out of that streak, I will like spam ping Twitch staff until they give it back. I now lurk and watch my random anime. Thank you, Kay. Hi. That's higher than the YouTube Warframe streams number? Yeah. Not by much, but yeah. Also, hi Dezo, hi Yappy, hi Otaki. Man, 500 yokai. What the fuck? That was? Huh? No, 500. Man, Sorgi, I forgot? What do you mean? Why Sorgi, you forgot? No more Sorgi. Only Frop. Kalima's in the background getting bonked with the glasses? Yeah. Yeah, my tracking's being a little bit fucky. I don't know why. I'm not seeing anything that would be causing it. It seems like it just is lagging a little bit for some reason. Assuming a stream per day, that's over 1.25 years of tuning in. Yeah, but I don't stream every day either. So, like, that's insane. That's actually insane. I've been here for a while, I guess. Thank you, Yokai. Thank you. You guys know how I got all sappy and emotional in announcements the other day? I say the other day, but it was like 2 days ago. Yeah, this kind of thing is why. That's a dedicated frog right there. That is a very dedicated frog. The most dedicated even. I am so grateful. I am so grateful.
Lizard.
We are now on? What do you mean? A very dedicated frop. See, there's my tracking being a bit interesting again.
Operator, are you
I
enjoying
don't
your
understand
view?
why it's doing that. I genuinely don't know why it's doing that. Hi, Figure. Hi, Breadman. Hi, guys. Hi, Membo. Buh? Why buh? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Pyro! Pyro! Thank you. Thank you for 63 months. So much love for Liza. Thank you, Pyro. Thank you.
But I'm here, traitors, to help you.
200? 200 is a fucking lot as well. Why are there so many people with such high stream streaks? What on earth? I am so grateful. But also, like, are you guys okay? Do you need help? Do you need assistance? Do you need emotional support? I had a long streak until I forgot. Fropper? Lizard is my therapist. High Stakes Gaming. Yeah, Fropper. Fropper. Okay, I guess we better do something productive, shouldn't we? It's like your quality entertainment or something. Quality is a strong word. Quality is a very strong word. Sparrow. Lizard does streaming. Why is that one not removing? We are your target audience. This is a threat. Don't understand why that one isn't working right. So, I don't think anyone's pointed it out yet, but my new chat box is here too. My new chat box is here, but for some reason, it's refusing to ignore the YouTube bot. Yeah, you guys are the target audience. Hi, Jelvis! I think I just gotta, like, figure out a way to, figure out a way to, like, get the bot to mute the red channel version of the bot. Going back to the Apple site? Yeah. Yeah, the chat box is wigging out at the multi-chat thing. Interestingly enough. Like, the actual chat box is working fine, but it's ignoring the way of, like, the way chat messages go across to the other chats. I don't hate YouTube chat! No, I don't! I do not. I just don't know why it's doing this. Oh boy, web dev problems. Good old troubleshooting. I actually don't know what could be causing that. Oh wait, maybe it's better? Maybe it's better? I think I may have fixed it. Possibly. Hang on. I may be really smart or I may be really dumb and I don't know which one yet. If I put this there and this there and I save that. Hey, Norris! Hey, hey, hey! No, it did not work. I will need to figure that out another time. Whatever. Let's play some Warframe. Let's play some Warframe. I've kind of yapped for 20 minutes. Let's play some Warframe. I don't really have a plan for today. We're kind of just rolling with whatever. Let's do this as well so that that doesn't repeat itself. I think I'm figuring it out. Yeah, I think I'm figuring it out. Yeah, who wants to come along? Who wants to do some sorties and some whatever? Hey, Kazuha! Hang on, I'm gonna test something real quick. Happy the lizard? I'm good. A, B? Okay, now it's just gone. Why is it gone now? That's not helpful. Not even the right box. What am I doing? Hey, Erudite! Hey. Does nobody want to come along with me? Does nobody want to come play video game with me? Chat? Someone does? Finger does? Finger can join. Who else would like to come along? You're on Daisy. You're balling in the pits? What is balling in the pits? Hi, Sav. You better get on your laptop, PC, console and play with her. Why is it not fucking hiding widgetbot's messages on YouTube? That's so weird. You're down, but you're on YouTube? We still have a spot, Jelvis. We still have a spot. Kome? I like Kome. I like Kome. I actually think... Ruby's joining in? Okay. I actually think the easiest solution to this, since we also have the chats on, since we also have the chats on screen now, we don't really need to have the multi-chat thing. So if I disable that, if I turn that off, I don't know why the chat box is just gone now. Is this the right one? Yes, it is. It's not even OBS, it's something has gone burr and I don't actually know what it is. Okay. It's back now. I did press a button and it did something and I don't know what. Messages are not going to YouTube anymore, but that is on purpose. Yeah, it works. It's not exactly how I wanted it to be, but it is working. It doesn't seem to want to hide widgetbot stuff. Maybe if I try with the channel ID as well. You don't like DE? They're forcing you to do Glass Gambit? But Glass Gambit's not that bad. Lost! Lost! Thank you for the prime! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just so good, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jarvis. It did end up filling up. You were right. You cursed it!
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one
cursed it.
standing.
You could be doing Wave Rider? Yeah, Wave Rider is a hell of a lot worse. Hi, Frey! Wave Rider is a hell of a lot worse. That quest can fuck directly off. Get on purple ad Jelvis? No, it wasn't a like timing thing. I can still see you, Jelvis. I can see you all good. Is it easier for you, Jelvis, if everything is on, like, getting sent to the, YouTube chat as well? Hey, Lynn's! Hey. I'm at 30. LR 6 and I haven't finished Wave Rider. But then again, I also don't really care about it, so. Yeah, if it's easier for you, Jelvis, for everything to get sent over to the YouTube, I can change it back. I'll just need to, like, wiggle the settings around and figure out how the hell to make it work. Costagara, welcome. Thank you for following.
Stay focused.
Yeah, I will see the end credits of this game before I see the end of Wave Rider.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Let's see if putting YouTube channel ID in worked. Let's see. Wish me luck. Oh, I think that did work, actually. I think that did work. That did work! Oh my god, I'm a genius! It doesn't want the username, it wants the YouTube chat ID. Which is actually quite surprising. B. Hello, genius? Yeah, chat, I am actually so smart. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. It wants, like, the really long string of random letter code. It doesn't want just a, thing. Which is fine. We can do that. But that should mean that everything goes through, but it doesn't come through on the, bot itself. Lizard is the big brain, we know this? Yeah! I actually unironically am. Now all I need to do is take that wherever I put it and put it on every variant. And we should be absolutely gangster. We'll say hi. Hi, Pyra! I'm genuinely shocked that it wants the full fucking code for the username. You haven't finished Limbo Theory and never will because you're taxi to excavation missions? Sylvie, thank you also for the follow. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follows. I'll say hi. Hi. I hope you guys have been good. Now I can join. I think I have you as friend. Was just finishing a level 6 defense with bad weapons. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it filled up. I am sorry. Feels bad, man. I always feel horrible when someone ends up missing out because I'm like full. Like we need the
trigger the alarm.
We need the like ability to glitch squads back out. We need to put like an extra 3 people in every squad. Like it's a raid. Like it's a raid. Once every regular seems subbed, I'm at peace. Does that mean gift subs? Random gift subs? Or does that mean you can finally sleep peacefully with no nightmares, Kazuha? Kazuha is like, thank fuck, my journey is finally over. Hi, Armpit! You're not subbed? I mean, you're also not super duper regular yet, Erudite. I know what Kazuha meant. I know Kazuha meant like the core dweller group. Chat! I can show you guys a commission that I'm getting. I can show you guys something. Hang on. I want to show you. I showed this to Bob already because Bob forcibly paid for part of this. But I want to show the rest of you because it's so fucking cute. It's so fucking cute. We are getting Dweller art. Tyler, thank you. He's so fat. wasn't watching it. Yeah, I know time zones are a bitch. I know, I get it. Chat, get him. Sick him. Erudite, sick him. Carrie Please is working on it. He ain't working on shit, bro. Look at how fat he is. Also, the lubbers emote. We're getting a dweller lub. I would die for this shot. These are just the sketches. These are just the sketches. When we have the full version, of course, I'll put it in Discord for you guys. And the dweller love will become an emote. I lost 6 kilos and he got all of it. Yeah, and considering he was only 500 grams to start with, that was a huge gain for him. He was just a little lizard and here he is now. This is what happens when you eat too much McDonald's, chat. This is me right now. Good morning, Zach. I love him so much. He's so fat. The absolute fucking cutest lizard I've ever seen in my life. The nuggies are so good. Hey, Flynn. That Shuddling is a certified Whopper Warlord? He absolutely is. He is the biggest and fattest of the Warlords. He is like, what's higher up than a Warlord? Hey, Jake. Hey. Whatever is higher up than a Warlord, that's him. That's Shuddling. What if Fropper, but it's a Dwopper? What if it's a Dwopper? Dweller Whopper. Dwopper. Hey, Aussie. Yeah, maybe we need Dwopper. Dweller Whopper with a little fat dweller in it. Wait, Kenny, do you know who drew the Fropper? Do you know who drew the Fropper? And if they take commissions, does that mean I can commission them for a Dwopper? Now we need a dweller eating a Whopper, a dweller in a Whopper. It was on the Gboard sticker search? No! I thought that was custom. I'm too used to having an iPhone now. Cause I saved the Whopper picture one time and now whenever I write burger, my phone autocorrect gives me a Whopper as like a suggestion. Like a full-size PNG of a Hungry Jack's Whopper. You can download Gboard? Oh. I like that. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to draw my own Whopper. Yeah, Sham's busy tonight. Sham's working. Well, getting ready for stuff. That is a Fropper? Yeah, that's a Fropper. Honey, forget RAM, I downloaded you a Whopper? Yeah, make sure to download a Whopper for your favorite VTubers. Otherwise, they'll get hungry. The Emoji Kitchen thing it has. Emoji Kitchen was like my favorite thing on the Samsung phone I used to have. But you know you can use Emoji Kitchen on the browser, right? And then you can just install and download like whatever image you want. Hi Britt! Just had one of the shelves in my office collapse. I'm fine, but all of my stuff is everywhere and I got self-work in 20. Holy shit, I hope you're okay, Paige. Hi. Hi, Malacroy. Hi. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're vibing. Blackfang, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I hope everything's okay. I hope nothing broke. I'm always scared of shells doing that. Like, if there are lots and lots of shelves in a room, I'm like very, very weary of being in there. If it is not sitting on the floor, I do not trust it. For that exact reason. Hopefully it'll be okay until after work though, right, Paige? Hopefully everything will be fine, right? It's worse when you can see the shelf flexing. Chat, there's a shelf at my work, in my office, that genuinely scares the shit out of me. Because if you walk under it too closely, it wobbles. And so I walk on like the other side of the office. Hi, Boogie! You're my cutest loser. I'm here. Nothing looks broken, it's just a lot of time I didn't want to spend cleaning stuff up. I'm sorry, Paige. On the bright side, nothing broke. I'm trying to be optimistic. With the IKEA shelves, I flip them every now and then to avoid the flex getting too bad. I am so scared of IKEA shelves. Classic game of 52 pickup. I saw a video where the shelves in a library were load bearing. I feel like shelves in a library have to be because like books are fucking heavy, man. Books are really heavy. How do you like deal with that? Nah, I hope everything's okay. To be honest, chat, my favorite thing about going to IKEA is the little hot dogs they have at the cafeteria part. And their strawberry ice cream. If you ever go to IKEA and they have strawberry ice cream, get it. Like, their ice cream is ridiculous. Specifically the strawberry one, ridiculously good. Insanely good. Like, it's unfair how good this ice cream is. Hi, Giant! Hi, Jackie and I as well. Hey. Yeah, I don't get why it's so... It's like the perfect amount of strawberry that it's almost like a sorbet. But yeah, it's just the Common Garden IKEA ice cream. Yeah, if you can find your way to an IKEA with strawberry ice cream specifically, the normal one is like, it's whatever. It's a classic vanilla soft serve. Their strawberry one is just like ridiculous. Oh, I am dead. Dweller IKEA trip? We went to Alyssa, we're going. No! Take me with you! I want to go to IKEA with you. I want to go to IKEA so you can feed me the strawberry ice cream. Right? Right? Please, take me with you. Chat, my ears itchy. Nah, IKEA's little hot dogs are tasty, and I've never had their meatballs, but apparently they're really good. You're getting a display case from IKEA soon? What if you get lost? How will we be able to find the small lizard? You need to, like, tie a balloon to me so that I don't get lost. Or that if I do wander off, you can see the balloon above the shelves and know where I am. Right?
Another job well executed.
Right? Maybe we should bell you? I'm not a cat! I'm not a cat, guys. What the hell? You know what, though? That actually would work. I hate that it would work, but it would work.
I see you.
You know what Listen needs? One of those big giggle... What, above my head like I'm a sim? Are you implying that I'm a sim? What the hell? How many times has Vor been causing problems? Way too many. Yeah, what if I wear like a little goofy hat and that's how you guys echolocate me?
Alert the queens. My prize has returned to me. What's mine
Oh, shut up,
shall
Vor.
soon be theirs.
Hi, Frost!
War is a dangerous threat to the origin system, and to you. He must be stopped.
Seems your needs gauge from mist is low. Let me fix that. Okay. Let me mist. Let me mist. I got you. Aloe herbs and rose water. I got you yellow. Just yo, Lizard, I got strawberry ice cream. I think you'll find us in. You know what? I don't even normally like strawberry ice cream. But the IKEA one specifically is just like insanely good. You use a scented mist? Not so much scented, more like just ingrediented. Hang on. It is the
Comes next. Tenno.
Mario Badessu skincare facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water, and it's like the peachy orangey one.
Fight for my queens.
Hang on. I know there's a specific. Yeah, aloe, herbs, and rose water. It's like peachy orange bottle. Yeah, it's really good for your skin. I've noticed that since I've had this mist in particular, my skin has been quite a bit better. And like, that's coming from someone who very regularly does skincare and like does her best to look after her skin. So like, yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah, the Nintendo ninjas are watching me carefully. Have I used the Avene one before? No, I haven't. I also should add, I really like skincare stuff. If you ever want to impress me, chat, buy me skincare stuff. No, I haven't used the Avene one, no. I had a lot of different Body Shop ones, like all the different vitamin E range is what I use a lot. Oh, I was so late that I killed it. I was too busy looking up my exact brand of mist. But yeah, the problem with the Body Shop ones is that some of the vitamin E range is too rich for my skin and it makes me break out a little bit. So, yeah, I had to switch away from it. I guess too much vitamin E just doesn't work for my skin. Damn, where could we find skin on sale? You know you can buy like fake skin for tattoos, right?
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
So now the mist I have is this one. And this is the 236ml one, the 8 fluid ounces. Feels nice, man. Feels good. It also apparently sets makeup, but I wouldn't trust it with that. Alright. I actually feel like... Ooh! Alright, I want to do that. Who wants to stay for that? I have wisp for that. That's kind of banger. Wisps. Enjoy and I can try to say it. Okay. Sav? Sav, do you want to stay for RB? Sure? Okay. Lynn, hi, welcome. Welcome. Used to use vitamin E cream to exfoliate back when I had really flaky skin. Yeah, it's vitamin E is really good for your skin, but it's also like
Pressure creates diamonds, yes.
I don't know if it's just a me problem, but my skin ended up getting sick of it. My skin was like, nah, fuck this, you're getting a pimple. Which is not what we want, not ideal. But yeah, if you want to buy me skin, you can always buy me skin. Skin is good. Too much of anything can be poisonous? How much is a single piece of skin? Hang on. Fake skin for tattooing. Basically a page-sized piece of skin is $20. Lub, 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 lub. Yeah, basically a page-sized piece of fake skin is about 20 bucks. You got Mirage Boost? I got Wisp Boost. We're living the dream.
Distract the infested while a lone tenno operative hunts for supplies.
A little bit of a survival lobby is a treat.
A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound. Longbow.
Yeah, having extra on Wisp as well is kind of nutty. There's also the thing where you can lab grow skin from your own cells to prevent rejection, but I just know that would be expensive. Yeah, look, we're not really at the point of that being a feasible scientific thing yet. Maybe one day, but not yet. A U-sized amount of skin? How much skin do you have? Like, I need you to go and measure your skin in square centimeters, and then we can figure out exactly how much money you would need to buy enough skin to buy a fake skin. You need to take it off and wear it? No, you need to measure your surface area. I need you to measure your surface area exactly. Hi Hexfire! How are you doing? I'm good. Not a new outfit. Just wearing a cape today. I feel like it. Hi Velocity! And hi Lyco as well. Hey. The burn recovery is pretty close, but at the moment the best treatment seems to be fish skin. Yeah, fish skin is really good for if you're severely burned. Having said that, I feel like I personally am kind of like ethically against using fish skin for burns. Hi Xander!
I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you
But that's
more
like a
time.
personal ethics thing. You guys know how I feel about animals being used for shit. You guys know I'm a bit vegan in that sense. Surely there must be a calculator? Maybe. Let's find out. Let's find out. How many square centimeters of skin do I have? Am I new to the game? No, I've been playing for over 10 years. An average adult has around 16,000 to 18,000 square centimeters of skin. But yeah, I've been playing for a long ass time, Tender. Yes. Bob, why are you like this? Is hunting for food also something you're against because you use the entire animal? I feel like the difference is, okay, this is just me, right? I'm very vegan in the sense of animals being killed needlessly. Like, I am very anti-fishing. I'm against fish farming. I'm against fish being used for like skin, or like sharks being killed for their fins and then thrown back in or whatever.
Will suspend security measures
I think
for
if the whole animal is being used and it's not being
additional
like
life support has arrived.
needlessly tortured before its death, I think that's a bit different. But like catch and release fishing, for example, is something that I absolutely despise with all of my being. To a point where like, if someone I was dating did catch and release fishing, I would probably break up with them. Because I don't understand why you would deliberately like hurt and disfigure a fish for entertainment. Yeah, the hunter thing of use everything you get from it, I agree with. If you do it in that way and you do it with respect to the animal and you deliberately go out of your way to make sure they're not in pain when you kill them, I think that's very different. I'm not a vegan, no. I'm not even vegetarian. My favorite food is steak. My favorite food is steak. So like that should show you I'm not like a hippie about it. But yeah, for me it's about like respecting the animal and respecting like not wanting to have it in pain as well. Hi Karami! Hey, hey, hey. Cow who lived a good life makes the best steak? Yeah. I love it as well. Hey, 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 hey. Do you think it's a bit fucked if it's not done as painlessly and respectfully as possible? Yeah. That's just it. It's like, do I care about bypasses? I don't mind either way. If you find them, may as well. If you don't care, then...
Our operative is working double.
I didn't realize I was holding it.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up
Yeah,
the good
cow
work.
who lives a good life makes the best
When you
steak.
are ready,
But also,
go
yeah,
to
just...
extraction.
Is it respectful? Is it done without needlessly torturing an animal? Like I said, if I was dating someone and they went catch and release fishing, like literally just stabbing fish with hooks for the sake of it, and then throwing them back, like while they're bleeding and disfigured, I would probably break up with them. That's how much it matters to me. Do I play other games? I play whatever I feel like, my dude. At the moment, we've also streamed a bit of Overwatch. Like, once a week we've had Overwatch as well. If you fish it, you gotta eat it, basically, yeah. If you fish it, you better be, like, making full use of it. You better not have just, like, hurt/killed it for no reason. I feel very strongly about fish in particular. I really like fish. They're one of my favorite, like, animals. From what I heard, Impossible Foods make pretty good plant-based meats. My problem is, between my blood type, my genetics, and my, like, health issues, I become very anemic very quickly, and I don't metabolize iron in, like, as effectively as I should from iron tablets. So even if I went vegan, and I took iron tablets, I would still be making myself a lot worse. And I actually did try to go vegan for a very long time. I tried very hard because of like how I feel about it and what I believe in. But also, steak just fucking tastes really, really good. What if the fish is just too small to eat? Then why are we fishing it anyway? Why are you deliberately fishing up something that's too small? Because, like, you throw a fish back in after you've, like, removed its hook from its mouth, right? You've permanently damaged its jaw. It is not gonna... It's gonna be in a fuck ton of pain. Like, imagine if I just stabbed a knife through your jaw and then told you just to walk it off. It's gonna be in a fuck ton of pain. It's gonna be permanently damaged from having this hook in its mouth. Like, it's just ridiculous. What about fishing with a net? I think that's different. It doesn't It doesn't cause permanent damage or disfiguration. Again, if you're gonna catch it, just make sure you use the whole fish and you're respectful and you don't leave it writhing around in pain, blah blah blah. Like I said, I'm not against fishing as a whole. How about sushi? What does that have to do with anything? Yeah, net fishing is hard because, like, individual net fishing, like, if you just had a net on a stick and you caught one fish in it, I think that's fine. Like, that's probably the most gentle way for the fish. Net fishing as in, like, a big trawler behind a boat, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. But yeah, getting iron out of plant-based food is really, really difficult. And getting iron out of iron tablets when your body doesn't metabolize it the right way is even more difficult. How about using said small... No! What a stupid question. What did I literally just say about causing the least amount of pain possible? Yeah, big trawler net is... I don't know, I try not to eat fish very much because I don't agree with a lot of fishing practices and stuff. And I find the easiest way to not feel horrendously guilty is to not get involved with it. Because, like, the general consensus is that cows and sheep and stuff like that feel pain. So when they are used for meat, people at least try to minimize their suffering. A lot of people don't think fish feel pain. They very clearly do, but a lot of people think that they don't. And so it's very brutal and indiscriminate. But yeah, I try not to eat fish because I don't want that, like, thought in my head when I eat it. I eat fish probably like once or twice a year. That goes for all seafood, actually. What's my PC specs? I have a thing for that. Fish are friends and sometimes food. Never thought the idea that shellfish don't feel pain, that just doesn't seem right. Some people believe that normal fish don't feel pain either. Which nah. They very clearly do. Shellfish clearly do. It's very, like, obvious, but yeah, some people are not right. So yeah, the industry is kind of fucked, and I try to keep away from it as much as I can. Fish are friends and sometimes food. For me, it's fish and 99% friends. I like fish. They're cute. No audio? Wait, I need to type to Wade. Hi! People use... Yeah, exactly, Neko. People have weird ideas about, like, oh, this thing doesn't feel pain. And it's to try and, like, defend against the guilt of what they're doing, I think. Shoot outdoor stuff. The sunfish is a bit of a grey area. Because the sunfish is kind of, like, too unaware to know that anything is happening to it. Like, do they feel pain? Probably. Are they... Is there any proof that they feel pain? No, because they don't show it at all. Like, a sunfish can have a bite taken out of it and just keep fucking swimming and not care. 3 brain cells and tourists asleep at all times? Yeah. No, I don't know. The whole thing's kind of weird to me. It's kind of fucked. There was a time where doctors believed babies didn't feel pain? Yeah. There were times when people believed animals didn't feel pain. And for the most part, people now believe that animals feel pain, except for fish. For some reason, fish fish in particular. And snails. People say snails can't feel pain. But like, if they can't feel pain, why do they retract when you touch them? They're definitely responding to being touched. They're definitely feeling things. And if they can feel, there's no reason to think they can't feel pain. I think it's mainly because the brain wasn't formed enough to remember it. This is actually a thing, right? Some people believe that it's better to, like, give babies ear piercings because they won't remember how much it hurts. Which is really weird to me. Yeah, some people believe it's better to pierce, like, a little girl's ears when she's a baby because she won't remember the pain. Now chat, I say this as someone with a lot of piercings, right? You remember the fucking pain. Having said that, I got mine done when I was 8, and that was because I asked for it, and I was old enough to know what I was getting myself into. But yeah, there are humans who do that to their own kids. Of course they're not going to treat fish with respect. And also, a lot of decent piercing places nowadays are refusing to pierce kids' ears unless they can actually, like, communicate what they want and that they can look after it. Like, that's a really good change that we've seen in the last few years, especially in piercing, is the trend towards autonomy for children. Yeah, humans are one of the species maybe ever. It's so weird, man.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
The real akari. Well, I'm right here. What do you mean? What is the game's name? This is Warframe. Hi, Patat. Hello, welcome. Thank you for follow. Welcome. Hello, 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 hello. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. Yeah. See, when I got my first ear piercings, right, I was 8. I think it was actually for my 8th birthday that I got them. And it was like a process. Like, my mum made sure I was very certain that it was what I wanted. And, you know, that I was going to be able to look after them and that I understood how to, you know, clean them and maintain them and blah, 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 blah. Side note, you should not be cleaning a brand new piercing. You should not be touching it. But back in the day, we didn't have that medical standard for piercings, so that was just a thing. Hey, Jared. Hey, hey, hey. But yeah, I think that was the best way to do it. My mum waited until I wanted it, and she made sure I knew that it was going to be permanent and blah, 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 blah. And I was fine. And then I came home one day with more piercings, and she was not happy about that. She was like, what have you done? You need to let it close so you don't introduce potential infection vectors to it. Yeah. Also, kids are fucking grubby. Emo lizard phase? I don't think it counts as an emo lizard phase if I still have all of my piercings. I think it just counts as I like piercing. Yeah, kids are fucking grubby. Like, if you give a little kid a piercing, they're gonna get it infected. It's gonna get infected. It's gonna hurt like hell while it's healing. Because they're kids. They can't not touch things. That's just how they work. They're grubby and snotty and gross, and they cannot resist poking things. So it's never really a good idea to get a little kid's ears pierced. Seen little kids in ER because I got caught on something? Yeah. I'm interested in switching to PC, but I don't know where to start. Should I begin with a pre-built one or wait and save up to build my own? What should I do? So I'll obviously only be able to give you my perspective, but I have always had pre-builts. I don't know where you are in the world, but I'll use the website that I use. Is PC Case Gear. Is where I've gotten all my parts from. And they essentially let you pick out your own parts. And then for like $100 fee or something, they put it together for you. PC Case Gear. I don't know if you're in Australia. If you're not in Australia, it's probably not helpful, but there's got to be like similar sites. But yeah, basically that website works is you can pick out all the parts that you want. You're in America? I'm not. I don't know an American equivalent. Maybe someone will, but I don't. But basically, if you're new to it and you don't trust yourself or you're clumsy, I would recommend get someone else to put it together for you. Because that way, if they accidentally break a component, it's not going to be your fault. So for me, my PC was pre-built, but that's a custom parts, custom ordered thing as well. Basically, I had bought and paid for all of the bits, and then they assembled it on site, and they shipped it out to me once they made sure that it worked. And I got it, and they'd already, you know, set it up for me. They'd put Windows on it for me. It was very much plug and play. In that time, I have made some upgrades to it. Like I have a second SSD in it. I have a better graphics card in it than when I first got it. And all of that has been done by Shan. I am dead fucking terrified of going inside my computer and fucking something up. So, yeah, for the most part, my PC is a pre-built, but like a custom pre-built. In my mind, the fee of paying someone to build it for me is worth the peace of mind of knowing that I can't accidentally, like, kill a $5,000 graphic card or some shit. Like, I would rather pay the money to have someone else do it for me and then, you know, oh, this power supply is faulty? Cool, not actually my problem, it's their problem, you know? PC Part Picker is a good website to plan a new build or upgrade. There's even an AU version. There's lots of websites that can help you pick out the parts for it. Helped my friend build their first PC and we managed to get a defective SSD and it caused such fucking weird problems they had to take the PC to a repair shop. Yeah, that's like my worst nightmare. Like, losing knowledge of what's going on or having to sort that out by myself is like terrifying. Bought the parts for mine separately and watched a video on how to build it piece by piece. Intimidating at first, but it was easy. Yeah. Look, it's not that hard. It's kind of giant, expensive Lego. But if you're clumsy or accident prone or you just don't want that hassle, I would very much recommend paying someone to do it for you. For me, I'm clumsy and accident prone. And you guys have seen that things just fucking die on me for no reason. Like, I just have bad luck as well. Clumsy, accident prone, bad luck, and anxiety. For me, the $100 to have someone else do it is like easy, no-brainer. Ruby is gone? Oh well. Cable management could be an issue, yeah. I just don't want to have to deal with it. Like, it's not worth it in my mind. Having said that though, like, I did do tech in university, so I actually could easily build a computer, and I'm very good at troubleshooting it. We all got host migrated. You got host migrated, Ruby. The other... us three are all still together. I think this was a you thing. welcome to Lizard Tech Tips. Yeah, it surprises people when I occasionally like drop a random fact of like, oh yeah, I coded this Discord bot. Oh, I did this. Oh, my non-vtuber Discord account has the like early verified coder badge. Someone DM'd me on it and offered me $2,000 because they want an account with the verified coder badge. Not fucking happening. This is what I get for trying to play with Ruby. I don't think that's it at all. We play with Americans a lot of the time. Gotta go. Bye, Blackfang. I fear your internet may have just had a hiccup. Badge seller people seems weird, yeah. I mean, I get the appeal of having badges. I also don't get why you would pay money for that. It's only a Warframe that was struggling. Steam was fine. Yeah, that's unfortunate. In future, it can't help you now, but in future, if you Alt F4 as it starts host migrating, and then you like reboot the game, it'll give you a reconnect option. That's it, welcome. Thank you for the follow, welcome. Yeah, selling accounts is also against TOS, so like, don't do it. But yeah, I feel like it sometimes surprises people when I randomly drop a bit of lore of like, oh, like with the anti-bot account shit on Discord. When I made the tweet that kind of went a bit viral on how to like keep bots out of your Discord server. Hi, K-Sand.
We will all share
And like,
bounty.
yeah, this is how it works. It's API scraping. Nobody seems to realize that. K-Sand, thank you for 13 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Feels so good, man. Thank you so much. The cursed number, but the good number as well. Yeah, the way the Discord bots work is API scraping. It's really funny that our silly little lizard actually knows bullworm some random tech stuff. I remind you guys, I have 2 university degrees. I just don't show it because I'm a brainlet. Tech and literature chat. But yeah, speaking of the Discord thing, since I posted that tweet, I fear I've pissed off the Discord bot account makers, right? I fear I've pissed off the Discord bot account makers. Because the question when we first started doing that was what animal is Akari based off? And the answer obviously was like a lizard or dragon. Which is fine, that's all cool and fine, right? And then when I posted that tweet, someone must have edited a wiki page, which means that the answers got put into Google Gemini and like all the different AI bots. Because suddenly, accounts that we'd declined literally 2 days before for saying that I'm a fox suddenly knew what I was. Now, I am very clearly not a fox and have never been a fox. So, to me, that looks like an AI random bot account that is like just guessed and eventually hit the nail on the head. But if one can guess and hit the nail on the head, then another can guess and hit the nail on the head. And I'm also convinced that someone was behind this because of the next parts. The next answer, the next question was, what shape does Akari have in the middle of her eyes? Obviously the answer is a star. We know this. It was not on any, AI thing. It was not in any design notes, it was not in any AI thing. That's why I picked it. I actually went and I tested to make sure it wasn't there, to make sure the bots can't use that. And it wasn't there, it was all good. A couple of days later, suddenly it's there. Suddenly, info pages on me had been edited to have that data so the AI can scrape it, so the AI can use it, so that the bots can get into my server. Now, I'm noticing a pattern there. I'm sure you guys are noticing a pattern there too. So I changed it again. And this one was a bit too hard. I was pissed off and I made it a bit too hard. And it was, what is the text at the very top right of the, of my screen? Of, like, my overlays. Now, the answer is wishing on a star. You can see it. It's right up in the top corner. But someone put stream activity today. And I was like, I declined thinking it was a bot that's like image scraped. And it was not a bot. And I was an idiot. And then I thought about it and I was like, this is actually kind of a bad question. Because there are multiple bits of text in the top right. And then I decided, out of curiosity, to put it into ChatGPT. Bada bing, bada boom. What does ChatGPT suddenly know? That it has wishing on a star written in the corner. So someone is doing it to fuck with me because I made that fucking Twitter post. Someone somewhere has fed it that information. So anyway, now it's a different thing again. Now it is a password that is not related to something that can be Googled and something that we can change whenever we want. Yeah, it's probably some vibe coding script kiddie that likes to do quote-unquote Discord hacks. That is annoyed that I've just made their job harder for them by like telling people how to keep the bots out. So yeah, it's kind of fucking stupid. It's kind of stupid how hard we have to try to keep the idiots out. Yeah, it's 100% just some idiot vibe coding that, you know, wants to try and get revenge for me making their day a bit more annoying. But yeah, because the bots use a API scraper to get the list of usernames in a Discord, it means that a normal verification role, like a click here if you know how many times you click here if you know like to agree to these rules, blah blah blah. They can do that. Simple security questions, they can do that. But they don't even need to. They don't need to click those buttons because as soon as they join the server, they can just scrape the entire member list. Hello, AS. Hey, hey, hey. And once they've got that member list, that's how you end up with the ones that spam like friend requests and like the art message scalper bots. Is because they just scrape IDs. They scrape IDs and then they store it and then they just go down that list and send friend requests to user ID, blah, blah, blah. So even after they've been kicked from the server, once they've started, they still have that whole list sitting there in their database. Now again, this is kind of me knowing my shit because I know how they work. So the only real way to keep them out entirely is to make sure they never get in, which is why we have such a stupid gatekeeping system.
It is more blood to spill.
Next question. How many times has Toto screwed over Russell this year? Too fucking many. Too fucking many. You know what though? For once, Torja Wolf actually did something fucking useful and he took accountability for the fucking anti-stall. He actually took accountability. He was like, yeah, that was the team's fault. Doesn't fucking fix anything. Also, Yabby, I don't know if you've seen on Twitter, Mercedes posted a tweet that was like, what do you think we should do for the break? Hang on, I'll read it to you guys word for word. Hello, George. Not you, George, other George, George Russell. Hello, Olive as well. Yeah, Mercedes made a tweet. I'm gonna post it here because it's very fucking funny. Anyone got any ideas on how to fill 25 days? Asking for a friend. All of the comments. How about you fix George Russell's car? How about you fix his car? How about you fix his car? How about you fix his car? Like, all the comments are just them getting flamed. Hey, maybe you should fix his car. Wonder it would be possible to modify member names as they show up for scrapes so bots wouldn't get anything even if they get in. Unfortunately, they scrape the Discord API itself, which is available via self-botting. So they have direct user IDs, not just usernames. And even if we did somehow find a way to change usernames, or to anonymize or prevent them, user account IDs are permanent. Like, the only way to change your user account ID is to make a new account. But internally, accounts all use their user account ID. So, yeah, when the bots scrape the API list, they get that list of IDs. It's not names or usernames. If it worked that way, Star, you would be able to notice that accounts with nicknames did not get affected by bots. Which they do, so it doesn't work that way. They all just use the numerical user ID. Which you can also access if you turn on developer tools and then you right click on an account. Once DevTools are on, there's copy user ID and copy channel ID as well. So like, it is accessible via normal methods, but these bots use a self-bot and access the API to get like the full list. Warframe based? Yeah. Yeah. Forever Kearney 2395. Yeah, hey guys, you should fix George Russell's car. Hi Sole. Hey. So yes, good thinking, but unfortunately it's not how Discord works. When they rip through the API, they find channel IDs and server IDs and user IDs. Rather than actual letters of text, it's all just numbers and strings. Just get him to fix it. The comments are insane. The quote tweets are insane. Mercedes are getting absolutely cooked. Would have to be a feature implemented by Discord. Some way to deny those kind of API calls from opted servers. If you deny API calls, then you can't have any form of bot at all. And I suspect quite a lot of Discord's Discord's own bot would also stop working. Yeah, it's simply not feasible. If you stopped API access to Discord, every single public bot would go down. Unless you had like a manual whitelist, and then it's still going to be an insane amount of work. That is why they ensure that API is open, and they go, it's not our fault if bots get in. It's also why they suck at dealing with bots too. There's so many that if they have people working on it 24/7, there wouldn't be anything else getting done at Discord. So yeah, in my mind and in my books, it's always better to have too high security and have something stupid like, you know, you need to enter the right password to be granted access to the server. In my mind, I would rather have to go and enter a password or answer a question and know that these people are not bots. Hey man. More thinking to have get member list as a protected call that needs to be whitelisted specifically. Again, whitelisting would be way too much effort. Cause like, look, even if you whitelisted it only for specific bots, there's always new bots being made. There's always little private server bots being made. The only way you could realistically whitelist a any sort of API call for a full member list would be to only make it through big server approved bots, but that cuts out a lot of Discord devs and smaller servers. And then bigger Discord bots will start monetizing that because they know they're the only ones that can allow it. It's stupid. It's really stupid. I do think there needs to be a better way of handling it, but I also understand that Discord has taken like the easiest way out possible. Hi Mouse! Hey. I mean, there's already a whitelisting thing available for certain Discord bots. Like, if your bot is in over a certain amount of servers, it does need a privilege intent whitelisting. But that is more so for once you hit a certain amount of servers, and it's not for specific API calls or anything like that. And even then, it serves more as a security thing in case something were to happen to that bot. Like, can you imagine if Me6 got hacked? How many Discord servers would be fucked in the water if Me6 got hacked? So yeah, there's already whitelists that exist at a very high level, but again, by tightening those whitelists, you are minimizing the ability of smaller servers and smaller devs. You're minimizing what they can do and you're making it less accessible by trying to make it more accessible, if that makes sense. Here I thought I made my melee attack speed high. To be fair, we're also running wisp with like bonus boost from arbitration, so... Rat. Hi Superman, probably won't be staying because I have 12-hour night shift. That's all good. I hope it goes well. I hope everything is nice and smooth for you. Just wanted to say hi. Thank you for dropping in, Superman. I hope work goes okay. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed my little rant. I noticed the chat box is frozen. Damn. Hang on. It may be fixable. It may not be. Remember when this happened last time and it was actually the OBS connection going through? It may be that. It may not be. I don't know yet. Oh, there we go. It did work with a refresh. I always love your rants. Hopefully this one is a little bit, like, useful. If you have a Discord server or if you're in a Discord server that gets regularly attacked by bots or something like that. Hopefully this one is a more useful rant than some of my others, you know? writing the alphabet. Okay, let's try and write the alphabet in chat. Let's try and write the alphabet in chat. A. Someone do A. No! Why are we like this? Oh, fuck. There's a frog in my alphabet. How'd we get a frog in the alphabet? It's not even a character. Excuse me, waiter. There's a frog in my burger. Okay, we have A and B. C? Can we get a C? Interesting looking C, but okay, I'll take it. Oh, God. No! Another fropper! Chat, we can all get through the alphabet. Got a lot of C's here, but there's only one. We only needed one of them. This is like infinite monkeys, infinite typewriters. That's the backwards alphabet, Trump. Unfortunately, I am not a police officer, so it's not very impressive to me. C is for Cookie Monster? Yeah, I too am sorry. I'm sorry, dwellers. The B-alphabet? Can we get a B? Just a B. This is the whole B-alphabet. Except at least one of the monkeys is actually a troll trying to cause problems. All of the monkeys are trolls trying to cause problems. Gotta start with an A. B. K. D. DTF, hello. Welcome. B. Fropper? Oh, why are there frogs in my alphabet again? Why are there frogs everywhere? F. G. Skeleton maintenance? Good idea. I am sitting like a shrimp. Oh, I had a lot of crackles in me that time. Yeah. Is Catchman still good? I like Catchman still. I don't think it's in the meta anymore, but it's still pretty good. What do I think of Valkyrie Heirloom? I find it a little too sexualized for my liking, but all the heirloom skins are normally really pretty. So if you like it, get it. If you like it and you think it's gonna be like your main skin for her, get it. L. Okay, what do you think? About what? What do I think about what, Chikola? Nah. 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 About anything? Well, give me a thing and I'll tell you what I think about it. Huh. What? Huh. Is it qua or ka? Roll Skippy. Pierogi? What about pierogi? S. I forgot that there's a S cat. T. I'm so proud of you guys! What? Why? What do you mean why? Just, yeah. sounds like Adam. Yeah. I'm so proud. Keep going. Do the numbers next. Chat, I am so proud of you guys. You did great. Oh. Kuma, hello. Welcome. How would wanna be pronounced? Ooh, maybe what? Yeah, chat knows the weird variant of the alphabet. Tuk. Noah, you are Noah, you're a abacus. Next to time. Oh chat, when I was at Offkai, I got hit with these nuts. Someone literally ran up to my robot at Offkai and hit me with a these nuts tray. I got baited very, very hard. Abrazax, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I got actually baited. I bit the bait so fucking hard, it was ridiculous. I don't even remember exactly what they said, but they were asking about Vietnamese food. And, like, what Vietnamese food we have in Australia. And then they were like, do you know of this? And I was like, no, what's that? And then it was like, part of it was the D, and then it led into the fucking D's nuts, and I was like, ah! I raged at it. Honestly, it was incredible. Offkai was such a fun experience. My wrangler was meant to have me for an hour, but I ended up staying for 5 hours. I ended up staying for 5 hours with my wrangler Sunday. Sunday also even took me into the not safe for work part, the after dark part of Offkai. I got to see anime girl titty over a Discord video, cool. And also, you guys know those ribbons? Boris! Boris, thank you! Thank you. Thank you for tier 3, thank you for 30 months. Thank you, Boris. Thank you. It was worth it, and also I'm Sorgi. Why are you Sorgi? Was it you, Kearney? Was it you that got me with the D's nuts at Offkai? Sounds like you're a baby trying to say its first words. You can blame Boris for that. This is all Boris's fault. Sounds like a self-report.
Hold out as long as you can.
Thank you, though, Boris. Thank you. That's a good man. Thank you for the I feel like, what's that Fallout Boy song? The name has no vowels in it. I feel like I'm talking in, like, a language of that. Thanks for the memories, but it's the... Yeah. I feel like that. It's such a good song, but why they gotta title it like that? Yeah, can we get lobbers for Boris in chat? Can we get some lubbers for Boris, please? Yeah, Fallout Boys? What they be falling out of? What do they be falling out of, chat? I heard their songs is too wordy. They do have very wordy songs.
Blood feeds me. Even my own.
Falling out of a cheesecake? I know you. Yeah, I know you two make out sloppy style sometimes. I know you two make out sloppy style sometimes. It's okay. You don't have to hide it. You don't have to hide it, guys. You can admit to me that you make out sloppy style. Hey, Annie. Hey. Fallout Boys. Wait, is the band actually named after Radioactive Man's sidekick? It is? Watch out, Radioactive Man! I love that episode. I didn't know they actually named the band after fucking Fallout Boy from Simpsons. Jiminy Jillikers, Radioactive Man! Yeah, incredible name origins. Hi, Dredge!
You thought I was done?
They actually had no band name and they asked an audience for the name and then the audience had Fallout Boy? How long is the gap between the Simpsons episode and them having this name? Don't know if I would be crucified for this, but when I first heard the words Fallout Boy, I thought it was a mascot from Bethesda and Obsidian Games. I mean, that's also a pretty fair assumption. I always assumed it was from that. I always assumed it was something to do with radioactivity. Like, I assumed it was either Fallout the games or Fallout as in literal nuclear fallout. I did not expect it to be a Simpsons reference. It's called Vault Boy? It is called Vault Boy, but if you ask a non-Fallout player to name that character, they would probably say Fallout Boy. Radioactive Man episode was 95. Fallout Boy started in 01. That episode is older than me. Yeah, I haven't played Fallout in years and years and years. Something, hold your thumb over a nuke impact, and if the impact's larger than your thumbnail stretch, you fucking run. I think if, I'd like to extend a edit to this rule. If the nuke impact is visible in your line of sight, you fucking run. Chat, there's a really cool website called Nuke Map. There's a really cool website called Nuke Map, where you can fake detonate any nuclear bomb that has ever been dropped or produced on any place in the world. And it will show you like how big the area of damage would be and all of that. It's really, really cool. Yeah, run anywhere away from it. Preferably towards your nearest bomb-proof shelter.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Watch out, Radioactive Man. Can you drop a coughing baby? You can drop like Fat Man and Little Boy and stuff. It's actually a very cool website, if a bit morbid. And it lets you adjust like to account for wind distance and like how far radioactive material is going to get blown by wind, how far the actual crater will fall as well. You've become my favorite Neapolitan streamer. What? That's a bot. That's gotta be a bot. Yeah, what? That's gotta be the first positive vertical toad confusion. Yeah, we have a vertical toad that's potentially a bot. But yeah, carbonara? What? If a nuke drops where you can see it, you're probably dead, yeah. I know the official rule is something rule of thumb, stick your arm out, and if it's bigger than your thumb, book it. In my opinion, if you're seeing a fucking mushroom cloud at all, you're booking it. You get the fuck out of there. Shadow, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I wouldn't call the yellowish parts of you even remotely close to pasta. What is a Neapolitan accent? That's a kind of ice cream. You guys are actually right. What the fuck is a Neapolitan accent? If I see a detonation, I'm booking it regardless of if it's nuclear or not. Yeah, if you see an explosion, you fucking leg it. That's it. It's that simple. I'm not sticking my thumb out and fucking around and waiting to see what happens. I've watched Chernobyl. I'm not doing that shit. I'm out of there. I followed for Ice Cream Talk and stayed for Warframe gameplay. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. We're actually talking about nuclear explosions. But someone said that I apparently have a Neapolitan accent and I'm very confused. Either run or dive into the deepest hole nearby and hope and pray to God that the wind is on your side and it blows the fallout away from you. You Wuppenheimer? I have a regional Italian accent? I have a fucking Australian accent! I don't know, the fucking regional Italian? I wouldn't recommend making a lizard into an ice cream, why not? What if I want to be an ice cream? Have you guys, do you guys have like the rainbow like flavored sherbety ice cream where you guys are? I feel like I would be that flavor. I yearn to be a rainbow paddle pop, but like a sherbet flavored rainbow paddle pop. Gonna make you a deal down under you can't refuse. Why am I gangster now? Oh, because I'm Italian? Because I'm Neapolitan? Look, chat. I understand the confusion, right? Australian accents and Italian accents are very similar. I understand the confusion. Why red? They're thinking near, there's probably some difference in what colors are seen. Yeah, but my accent? Oh, Warframe vtuber? Hello, yes, that is me. I am a VTuber that plays Warframe. That's me. Italian Neapolitan ice cream is pistachio. Really? That sounds fucking banging! Pistachio, vanilla, and cherry? Nah, that sounds banging! Tell me you're telling the truth. I cook the pasta. To resemble the flag? No, but that combination goes unfathomably hard. Pistachio, vanilla, and cherry? Yeah, mamma mia. Are you serious? Or are you fucking with me? Because, like, if you're serious, that's actually the best combination of ice cream I've ever seen. I've ever heard of. But I've never seen this. Since I like Warframe, I like you too, so subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody touch my spaghetti. Wait, I need to actually look this up. Italian Neapolitan ice cream. No, it's not! It was once upon a time, but not in the last fucking million years. No, it used to be. It used to be. The very earliest versions were. The OG, can I buy this anywhere? That's what I want. Why would they swap the pistachio and the cherry? Spumoni is like pistachio, cherry, and chocolate. Spumoni. Spumoni ice cream near me. What do you mean I have to buy every individual flavor? Aww.
Otis wonders, why is he here?
Goodbye, Finger.
Otis supposes everyone has to be somewhere.
Your thumbnail's really good. Props to the artist. Thank you. I am trying to redo my thumbnails so they look a bit better. I'm actually distraught. What do you mean I can't just buy the fucking Spumoni ice cream? I have to buy every bit of the Spumoni ice cream. Oh, we've only got a little bit of time left. Would anyone like to come along for some Steel Path incursions? Would anyone like to do some Steel Path incursions really, really quick? Yeah, my disappointment is in fact immeasurable. I know there's time check soon, but a few incursions is a treat. Then you get 3 times as much near cream, but I don't want to. I wanna have it all together. I don't want to buy 3 tubs of ice cream. That's 3 times the money. I don't want this. No. Why do I still have a tab that says how many square centimeters of skin do I have? Why do I have to buy every flavor of fucking ice cream? Why can't I just buy the original Neapolitan ice cream as God intended it? A few incursions is a treat since we can't get bang Neapolitan. I'm so upset! Boris! This is an injustice. Do we have one more person for incursions, by the way? That is super rough. Why can't we buy this? Can you even buy cherry ice cream? Wait, I may have found a place. Just find 2 more people to split it with. Does anyone want to go thirds in 3 tubs of ice cream with me? Alright, let me check the flavors. Hazelnut, Baileys and scorched almond. This isn't helpful at all! They don't even have cherry flavor! How am I meant to get the fucking the Italian flag Neapolitan? How am I meant to get the Italian flag Neapolitan if they don't make the cherry fucking ice cream? I'm genuinely upset by this. Where can I buy cherry ice cream? I'll make my own Italian flag.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
I'm not even Italian and I'm upset by this. This is an
Trying to
outrage.
choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Dog Days 2026 coming soon. Okay. Time for finger eating Fropper. Still watching. It's still good. I hope Momo is good. I hope Momo gets a treat from me. The tangents are good though. I mean, we've been on like a wild ride of tangents today. We've had a cybersecurity tangent, we've had an ice cream tangent, we've had a square inches of skin tangent. We really do be out here today, chat.
Bypass activated. Our operative is working double time.
I want cherry ice cream. Why can't I just buy cherry ice cream? Why has it gotta have chocolate? I don't want chocolate. I just want cherry ice cream. So I can put it with the pistachio and the vanilla and make an Italian flag.
Tenno.
Am I asking for too much? I don't think I'm asking for too much. Don't forget the Babette tangent, the FROPPER tangent in the Discord too. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a day for yapping, aren't I? Let's be honest. This seems normal for here. I feel like I've been like 10% more
I delivered a life
annoying
support
than
capsule
usual.
to the area.
FROPPER,
Activating it will buy you more
FROPPER.
time.
You awake again? Good morning again, member.
In a console to briefly disable
I wonder if I can also find the biblically accurate whoppers from the G-Lord sticker search. Can you send that in Dragoncourt as well? Hi, Mewtwo! Next thing we know, there's gonna be a bass boosted sound effect on the soundboard. How's your stream, Mewtwo? Good? This is what happens when you double too many whoppers. Chat, if you could have one whopper, or you take it, pass it to the next person and double it, what would you do? Would you eat the whopper, or would you double it and give the next person 2 whoppers? The next person is also a dweller.
Life support
Eat,
incoming.
double. Wait, I want to do a poll. I want to do a poll. One double and here to the next.
Additional life support has arrived.
Minute vote. Absurdly long vote. Are we gonna eat one whopper or are we gonna double it and pass both whoppers on to the next person? Got 2 people watching. That's the first since I streamed Hearthstone. Congrats! This is good, man. I hope you had fun. Say annoying, I say chaotically educational. It's also a bit annoying, Doris. Let's be so for real. It's also a bit annoying. Is it sometimes useful and educational? Probably. Is it annoying as fuck? Also probably. Am I the only one eating? Maybe.
Extraction is available if you need it.
My Lotus's outfit, is that story related or cosmetic? It is story related, but it's also a choice that you have later on in the story. That's all I'm gonna say. It's story related, but you get the choice for the cosmetic in the story. You'll find out what I mean when you get there. After doubling it 10 times, it'll be 512. Have only 10 people voted? Chat, vote in the poll! We need to see how many whoppers we can accumulate. Yeah, you can also buy the other choices later on.
My own.
Oh, there's 2 lessons out there. Oh, there's 2 lessons. Yeah, it starts at 1 whopper, so it should be 500 something after 10 doubles. You know what? I don't care about the sea lessons that much.
I'm not done killing.
Completing all those on a planet in Seal Path gives you a decoration? Yeah.
So
You can get a whole solar system. Holy fuck, that is a biblically accurate whopper. Have started dipping into story and I've been liking it despite besides getting my ass kicked. Look, it happens. Bless you, bless. Ass kicking has been significantly reduced thanks to my dragon fruit. Good dragon fruit. How do you eat 500 patties in one sandwich? Yeah, hydraulic press it down into 500 condensed into the size of 1. Like, if we condense it down into a patty brick, surely we will reach a point where this 1 burger patty will contain the calories of 500 burger patties, right? So we're actually eating 500 of them. Bless you, thank you guys. Put a giant metal rod in the middle. What if we hide some uranium in the middle of it?
Located. Bring them in.
Yeah, a patty brick, a pricky. Like nuclear pasta, but it's whopper? Yeah, nuclear burger. Freeze dry them first, so they're more compressible.
Whopper, junior, double, triple, whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers.
Kinda goes hard.
It's okay if I don't want that impossible. Obey, yeah, whopper, any whopper, my way, whopper, junior, double, triple, whopper.
Kinda slaps. I actually fuck with that. That kind of slaps. Yeah, fropper. Yeah, can we get some whoppers in chat?
Looks like heavy activity ahead.
That beat was kind of filthy, chat. I gotta be so for real with you. That beat kind of goes hard. It was kind of filthy. I know it's a meme, but that beat goes a bit unfathomable. Where am I going? Not that way. Am I stupid? Yes, I am.
Stay
No, I'm not.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Wait, maybe I am? Okay, the thing was misleading me. Yeah, that kind of went hard. That's an actual song, right? Like, we can... Is stream chat stuck? It is stuck again. I don't know why it's doing this.
You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
Unfortunately, what pops in my head as soon as someone mentions whopper hard. Daft Punk did make some brilliant songs, even if that wasn't the OG vocals. Yeah, but like the Whopper version also goes hard. Have I seen the video about the lyrics? No. I have not. No, we don't pay for the duplicated burger. It just goes. Duplication takes time. It's like mitosis. It just splits and then there's another one of them. $500 Whoppers?
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
Whoppatosis? Look, that song kinda went hard. How does this system work? Everyone in chat has a Whopper, we all pass it over and we all get 2? No. Well, yes, because you're getting one from, like, you're getting it from someone else, right? You're getting the burger from someone else. So I guess you are getting 2 Whoppers. But you also lost 1 Whopper. So the net Whoppers is 1.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Person who received the Whopper can't give it back to the sender, it won't be duplicated. Yeah. The receiver has to hold on to the Whopper for about a minute before the duplication effect can restart. Yeah, 1 + 1 is equaling 3. I actually think I may have confused myself a bit. Is it the same Whopper, just dirt cold after hours of being doubled? No. If I remember right, that video isn't actually Daft Punk, it's French comedians impersonating them. The one that got posted in Discord? I will have a look at it after. But if it's not Daft Punk, that'll be a bit disappointing. Hello, June. Hey. Yeah. Oh, say hi, Neutral. Yeah, the point of the Whopper, I had to think about it for a second there. I had to refresh my fucking brain cells. If we double the Whopper, right? The Whopper needs to be held by the new owner for 1 minute before undergoing mitosis. Right? That makes sense, right? So if one person starts with 1 Whopper, then person 2 is going to have 2 Whoppers. Then person 3 is going to have 4 Whoppers, right? But if person 3 gives a Whopper back to person 1 and 2, then person 3 still has 2, and person 1 and 2 both have 1. So in theory, we can produce an overflow of Whoppers by following this mitosis rule. So yeah, I double checked in the Discord and the video is the French comedian impersonator. So it says it in the comments that it's not Daft Punk.
Decoded the message. Clear the area.
Which is fine, like, they wear helmets anyway. I don't think you could tell me that that was Daft Punk and I wouldn't know any different. 24 decided to double the whoppers. Okay, so we need integer thing for like doubling the whoppers every single time. Instead of buffer overflow, ball gear overflow, yeah. We've got exceptional amounts of ball gear. Double it to the next and pass it on. So start with, hang on. 1, 2 whoppers, 4 whoppers, 8 whoppers, 16 whoppers in 5
Capture
turns.
and decode the signal. Power online.
32 whoppers in 6 turns. 64 whoppers in 7 turns. 128 whoppers in 8 turns. So 256 whoppers in 9 turns? Yeah, that is 256 whoppers in 9 turns. Whatever, I'm not fucking counting all of this. I'm not counting how many whoppers there's gonna be. I cannot do that level of math while also playing Warframe and also streaming and fucking yapping. My brain is not that big.
Beginning stream decode now.
My brain is simply not that big.
We are in total control.
How many meals would be in a single bite in 512 compressed patties? Well, I'm assuming it works like uranium, right? Like the amount of condensed calories is like way more than a human needs. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. Yeah, my point is everyone in chat is gonna get multiple whoppers. Thank you for voting in the poll, by the way. We have science. We have science to back up what we're saying here. But yeah, the amount of whoppers is a bit absurd. Is that the right amount, Crunk? 167 million whoppers? Give or take a few? I can only count to 4! I can't scream. I cannot. My voice doesn't go that deep. My playtime on 2048 seems to have been helpful. It probably was. 16 gigabytes of whoppers? Is that how much that is in like bytes? Is a gigabyte 1 whopper in your mouth at once? I don't know. Can we this implies that the whopper can be downloaded. That's how I remember that kind of math. This implies a whopper can be downloaded. You know what? You guys just reminded me. When I was a kid, I had a 256 byte USB. 256 of God's own bytes. I should find that. That would be a fucking relic nowadays. No, megabyte? Was it megabyte? I think it was smaller than that. I think it was a tiny ass fucking USB. Even a floppy has more than that. Maybe it was megabytes then. I don't know. I got given it and it couldn't hold fucking anything on it and it was useless. But I remember it quite fondly because it was technically the first USB I ever owned. There's also confusion of how we're getting less bytes because Microsoft is using powers of 2 instead of 2 bytes. Microsoft is using powers of 2 instead of SI bytes. A floppy disk has like 1.44 megabyte. Okay, so it would have been megabytes then. Hi, Necro!
Message decoded. Leave none alive.
16 megabytes. Negative is million, but bytes go in powers of 2, so there's a special term. You know what? All these numbers are confusing me. Couldn't hold 2 episodes of anime, no wonder you hated it. Yeah, it must have been 256 megabyte. Which still is a fucking tiny USB. How much was a PlayStation fucking memory card? PlayStation 1 memory card has a size of 128 kilobytes. PS1 was 8 megabytes? No. Apparently not. The capacity, hang on, there we go. The Museum of Obsolete Media has the answers that we're looking for here. Thank you, Museum of Obsolete Media. 8 megabyte was the large PS2 memory cards? Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was. The original PlayStation 1 memory card was horrifically tiny. These ones are all disruptions, and I am also a little bit overtime to go be a wage slave tomorrow, so Flash was hella pricey back then. Look, I do recall very fondly my my tiny ass PS1 memory cards. It's 1 megabit! Yeah, one of God's whole megabits! Buys 1 terabyte, looks inside 700 gigabytes, scan. Where's the other 300? You'd also lose size to the partition table, yeah. I know that that's why, but also, like, it's insane. It's insane. 8-inch floppy disk? I actually think I probably still have floppy disk somewhere. I actually genuinely believe that there's probably floppy disk somewhere in my house. Demise! Demise. Good evening, Lizard. T-minus 4 days till my biggest accomplishment in regards to DJing. I'd like to think you played a part in it. Aww. 47 months of entertainment from Australia's very own Ondonju and shitpost before bedtime. Thank you, Demise. I'm glad I've been able to be a part of it, even if I kind of didn't actually do anything. Even if I'm kind of just here, you know? I'm glad that I've got to be a bit of it. Thank you for 47 months. Thank you. You still have a VHS tape of South Park? I actually still have, I found a few months ago, a stack of blank DVDs for burning, like, movies. Wage slave in the big 26? Yeah. I'm gonna sneeze again. My work has a zip drive on the old Windows 2000 machine. A Windows 2000 machine? Your work has a... Look! I love that stuff. I yearn to go on Windows 98 once more. I think you can run it in a browser, right? We got someone who balls. Can I run Windows 98 in my browser? I can! Oh, chat, this is so nostalgic.
Your body is your temple, man. Your fucking temple. Yeah, man. Yeah. What up, guys? Welcome to my temple.
I imagine that's me, but it's not weird, it's burgers. Welcome to the Warframe Temple. Yeah, you guys recognize that sound? That sound is one of the greatest of all time ever. Have I heard of V86? That was the first thing that came up, isn't it? You can run different things in your browser. I am currently booting up Windows 95 on this browser. Yeah, Space Cadet Pinball. My first PC came with a 6GB drive and it was big for the time. Yeah, this was like huge once upon a time. Flexing that you had speakers? Yeah, imagine. No, this is so cool. Space Cadet Pinball stream when? I mean, yesterday. Ooga booga. Not yesterday. A couple of days ago, we had like an impromptu Chuzzle Deluxe. That counts, right? Don't do this to me, I want to see. I closed it. I closed it, alas. I'm a simple man, I hear bing, I go bong, okay. That's so nostalgic. Yeah, if you search up like Windows 98 in browser, you'll be able to play it. Miss Sinclair, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I feel very nostalgic about this. This is very, very, very cute. No, that's so cool. Pretty sure there's a Windows 10 or 11 port somewhere and it works flawlessly. I wouldn't be surprised at all, to be honest. You remember playing pinball on Windows XP? Do you guys remember that really fucking cursed game on like Windows 7? It was like Purple Palace or something? Purple Place, yeah! What the fuck was that? What was that thing? What was this deal? Like, there's no way that was a thing, right? Surely we're not that insanely old. Yeah, and you made like weird fucked up cakes? Hi, pretty sure I saw you zooming around on an iPad. Okay, I was. I went on a little bit of an adventure. Did you say hi to me? I spoke to a lot of people. I hope everything. I hope you had a good Kai. I hope everything went well. There's a 3DS port of Purple Place? Why would anyone need that? It was right next to the guy. The staff guy? The staff member who, like, every time he walked past, he kept patting my head. When we're in the line for the not safe for work part of the convention, every time the staff guy walked past, he would, like, give me a little head pat. And it took me like 3 times to realize that he was patting me. And then he just kept doing it. There was also a part where, for some reason, the people on the opposite side, but in the same line, waved at me. And I said hi to them and they all started cheering. I was like, what? Yeah, POV, you're the staff member at Offkai that keeps giving me head pats. Cute VTuber must share. You can vouch it. You would have been there if you were in the line. You would have been there when they like randomly cheered for me. I don't know. It was definitely one of the lines, possibly ever. Yes, Pet Frog. I like that. I'm bookmarking that. That's a nice gif, I like that. I cheered too, thank you! I don't know why everyone cheered, but thank you. Liza has mascot energy. I am your guys' mascot. My job is simply just to be here and be stupid. However, I'm doing a bad job of my job because I have to go to bed. Because it's past 1 in the morning. Yeah! Kari! Woo! Nah. I'm doing a bad job at my job because, yeah, I have to go to bed. She's our mascot. You're my Yoshi. Pyro, I love you so much. So much. Yeah, I have to go bed. It is pretty fucking late for me actually. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for all of our follows and also our subs today. I really appreciate it. I wish I could stick around longer, especially because I haven't streamed in 2 days. Nico, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Sunday, my Wrangler! Thank you, Sunday. Thank you. We were literally just talking about everyone cheering for me for no reason. Yeah, it is 1 in the morning. I have to go to bed. I have to go be a wage slave tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you hanging out with me. And yeah, I will see you guys probably tomorrow night, okay? Thank you so much, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Lizzo Wrangler is here, my beloved Wrangler, who carries me around and lets me talk to people. What, he at you? He at you? Good night, chat. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.